back to the platform. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm just eating a small salad. Usually in the morning time, if I get something from a sandwich or something from Panera, then I'll get the salad to eat later. So I kind of accidentally fell asleep a second ago. And woke up. And as soon as I woke up, my D-baby was doing something, and she just too rough for me, girl. Shit. I can't move that quick no more. My neck fucked up. And here she come. Jumping around and jump right on my face and my neck. I just felt everything in my spine just shift. I mean, I don't know. It might be, it feel like it's a little better, actually, I guess. It hurt like hell when she did it. It's almost like, you know how you go to a chiropractor or something, they snap that one thing and people are like, oh my goodness, it feels so much better. I don't know how it's going to last, how long it's going to last, but anyway. When I woke up, I was talking about something in my dream, because it's something about somebody saying, oh, a lonely world or something like this, and I was like, I'd rather be alone than filled with a room full of these people. And it was something else earlier too, like something about how these people was doing magic. It was something about it was a good point I was supposed to share with y'all, but I forgot. I also think somebody could be like a warrior woman, could have killed themselves or something. They could have left a letter. Feeling bad what they did. Okay, I think about that. What kind of abuse is that if somebody knows that somebody is not an animal or a pet? But yet they treated somebody like that. Have you seen your elder that somebody's supposed to be taking care of, or a child with a dog muzzle on their face? How would somebody feel in 2025? Because that's basically what somebody's trying to do. And I just thought about it with these hiccups that I'm about to get. Somebody want to give somebody like a lifetime of hiccups. Like you get all the way through with something and somebody snatched something right out your hand. You fill out the paper for the lottery, you get every single number except for one. I don't know how the lottery works, but you get something, you get something to the T. You get something to the T, and then that one last thing, you can't remember like the punchline. It's like something like that. This quest that we're on to find out the truth that we've been on for so long. Somebody don't want you to find out the truth. They want you to get that close to it where you can touch it, but not get it. Okay. My name could be McLean. No, I think that's why the Bible said that women can't speak in church. They try to make this about a feminist movement. But all this was about foreign intelligence wanting to have power or say here in America, especially over American people. Now that I think about it. It could be also these are sidewinders or snakes. Or they manipulate things, or magicians that use their stuff for darkness or for bad. It's almost like we did that report on voters' rights when they said women can't vote, but the women were already voting. So I think it wasn't talking about actual women with breasts and stuff. I think it was talking about the people that was coming over here from different countries. The Americans back then seen that something was going on with like a shift in power, which any other country does. Americans can't just go over to fucking Mexico and do whatever you want to do. No other country allows people to go over there and do what the fuck they want to do. So that's what I be saying about how you gonna get mad. Also, I was hearing that the Puerto Ricans are the traffickers of the world card energies. Somebody like the fact of what a Puerto Rican woman could do to a woman. I mean, to an American. And now this person is going to suffer the same thing from that person. Because this is just to get the man and the woman apart from each other. Even if they're not the people that's supposed to be together now, they were doing just fine together. But then this man is going to find out that he was a world card energy. That they could try to block me from God with technology. But whoever, say my boyfriend or my spouse or my mate or whatever, there's a powerful masculine or somebody that made their way to power or bought themselves to power by taking from us all this time, that my person could have been their world card. This like a big man, like a king. A king can have a world card energy possibly. Because they always try, the lower are always trying to do what God is doing. So that's a special lady on their team that even God's world card better not fuck with this lady. Because we feel like we the kings of the earth. We got reign over the earth. Unless the king of kings is here, then that's the king that got the reign over all the kings. Even if it's a girl. Like me. But if I don't have any backing, this is, I guess this is what they're cleaving to. Because even if somebody is a robot or something, the male thought it was a good idea to leave somebody behind, but it's like Solomon, Sheba, and Merkeba. Or Merkita. They were just using him to get from the girl. They was going to get him on their team and then end this person. Because I noticed that my D-Baby was playing with all my perfume sprays that I just got from Victoria's Secret. So this could be, somebody's name could be Victoria. Or Divinely Goddess here. Or Teresa. Or, I was trying to think about my craft days. There was a lady that used to buy lace and stuff. She was known on her channel for like buying lace. And she was going with a guy that kind of looked like Babyface. She was like a heavier set Puerto Rican looking woman. And I think I ordered something from her before. Like some things of lace or something like this. I can't remember what her name is. That was when I was in the crafting community online. But When I woke up from my nap, she had all my sprays out on the floor. She had gave me my gold bracelets. And I told her to make something for Deem or whatever. And I woke up and she took my vacuum, and my vacuum was like in the middle. And then she took like all my perfume spray bottles and put it around. And then there was a treasure chest. And when I looked down, I could see, I thought about the treasure chest card. See, because people taking this shit personal. I can't look at it personal. But she had taken those cards. I mean, I seen the treasure trunk, and it made me think about my Day of the Dead cards, where the guy is sneaking off, climbing through the grass or whatever, and he's got the treasure trunk in his hand, and he's trying to get away with the booty. And I was thinking, oh wow, because my person was like, hey, he bought a vacuum cleaner that's like from a tool company, because this is just something that he would do. A Ryobi or whatever vacuum. And he had it in his room all the time. And even when I didn't have a vacuum downstairs, because she had broke my other vacuum, both of my vacuums actually. So he had one up in his room, and he'd be all like, don't touch that. Nobody can use it. Blah, 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 whatever. And then one day he came down and he was like, oh, you could have this one. And I think he had another vacuum or something in his hand, and he was like, oh, you could have this one. This one is for the living room. And he plugged it up like on the side of the dresser, but he like put in the hook thing and then put it on the side of the like nightstand. I don't know why somebody would do that, but you know, guys don't care, and they be doing stuff like that. But anyways, when I woke up, she had the vacuum in the middle, and then she had and one day he was like, oh, this your vacuum now. And I was thinking, like, you would never give me that vacuum. I mean, I didn't question it because I really needed the vacuum that day, but I'm wondering what this is all about, because I'm wondering if that person planned to exit. Okay, but somebody's doing something. They're doing work. Somebody's cleaning up something. Okay, I'll keep that to myself. I don't like keeping stuff to myself because you guys don't seem to understand or even understand. You think you know how communication and stuff is going, but nobody else, regardless if people stop looking or something like this, nobody is paying attention to anybody else like they paying attention to the Capitol Dome World Card energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm wondering who worked behind the scenes, because think about this. If somebody's enemies is tapped into my retina scan, the worldwide, okay. Something that somebody else might need to hear or say could come through one of these messages. Because if you think you sending me a private message, or you sending anybody a private message, there is no such thing as privacy no more. So today on the server, whoever is all in my domain making up lies or manipulating my words that I'm thinking or whatever this is, somebody could know, we needed to know something that I seen mentally, physically, spiritually, or that I felt or sensed or whatever this is. But today the enemies are on the networking system. They looking hard. The other people doing something else. So somebody would need me to say it out of my mouth. So it's really not no secrets, because why you like, oh, just keep that one to yourself. That's giving the enemies the benefit of the information or the intel that you have. If these people don't fuck with you like that, they don't want you to say nothing out loud because it's going to ruin their plans. It's not necessary. They want you to feel like, oh, you said that, this why you can't have nothing, because, you know, you was supposed to keep that one to yourself, you know, about who this masculine is and stuff like that. And here you go, keeping something to yourself, and you could say something that somebody on this person's team, this person is separated from their body, and they're separated from your energy or my energy now. His body could be out there. They could have this man separated and torturing this man or something. But something I said is going to let one of them know where they can maybe find out where this man is. because they can't be tapped into my energy no more. But there's still a connection, like over here, over the rainbow, or over here to someone. You understand what I'm saying? And it's sitting in my, if the enemies are laying claim to my domain space or trying to dig in or something like this, they're the only ones transferring it. So whatever they're doing with them is blocking, or they're doing mockery or staging some kind of, you know, trap or something like this. So I mean, I don't know if I'm behind or if I'm ahead, but you do know that, right? That's why I said it's something what I was going to say about people already seeing this shit, or a watcher on the wall not saying nothing and then having blood in their hands. It's like because you need to know what watchers to eliminate if they're a danger to somebody or something like this, and they're just watching just to waste time, or somebody watched while somebody assaulted somebody and didn't report it. Those are the ones that die, is the ones that got blood on their hands, or the ones that seen something coming and they didn't say it, or they didn't bring you the message. Okay. I'm also hearing something about, I don't know, maybe somebody's child wrote a message or something and somebody didn't take it seriously. You could have picked up like one of your kids' journal or something and you didn't notice it. You could wonder why your child is different or something now. And it could be something in a journal or something that you read and you kind of dismissed it, or you didn't take it that serious or something like this. But that's a reason. I was also hearing that in a family dynamic, say there's a king and he got 2 children, 2 daughters, and maybe a missing daughter. It's the missing child that didn't grow up in the palace that is the one that have the most fucking power right now, because of the circumstances, because of God, because of these things. So they can keep acting like that person don't exist. They could not come up with a deal. They could have came up with a deal with this person, like, okay, you can't go public or whatever, but okay, you're gonna be able to get everything that all of us get, or something like this, and you get an allowance or something like this, and you get to be at all the meetings and you get to discuss all, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody trying to force somebody something like this, or, you know, but then how can you trust that family? Because if these people know, if I'm the one that's chosen one right now, and there's something on these people or something, what they kept me back from this, why would I compromise myself? You know, me, myself, I wouldn't mind being in that situation. But at the same time, I can't let you remain in that situation. Because these are the same people that try to exploit somebody to make it seem like they wouldn't be proper for a position. Could have even gave it to somebody else. Your children, your spouse, they left you out because they know you are a real one. You get what I'm saying? And that will be a challenge for somebody. So that means that you was trying to have me murdered or worse. You know, and I care about myself and God care about me. And I don't have all the fancy tools and knowledge and all the shit that y'all have. I just have what I have. So it's like, it's something like that. Like all right. You know, and then if I could, and then let's say you prove somebody embraced your sister that's not even a royal, and then now your sister got all kind of different parts of body inside, underneath the underbelly of it, and all of them are illegitimate, or these are all people that had to hurt you before they can get those positions, and then they want to stay in something that was made for you. So that's why I said about people can keep running along with these things or these narratives or whatever. They're going to do that. But when they're wondering and why nothing is working and this is dying off or something like this and the money is gone or something like this, just remember that. Because you may not think that something is a valuable something, but God might think so, or something else, another force may think so. And again, we're going to say it again. In the Bible, it's written that if somebody don't want to have a personal meeting with you, or they don't want to talk to you in private about something, go to your pastor. If your pastor don't want, take it to the congregation. The congregation don't want to do shit about it, then you take it to the streets or you take it public. This is all we doing. And no, you can't make a Barbie of me or some plastic doll and sit it in a room, a realistic looking doll, about life-size doll, and sit it in there and act like I was sitting at the dinner table. You know, no, you can't. You can't do that either. Something like this. So now we're at a point. The debate about 5, about to be 6 or 5 or 6 or about 4, about to be 5. I don't know. So we want to know what either this friend or one of her clones or something that was connected to her organization. We want to know in 2000 or 2019 or 2000. We want to know when the Albaron girl used my address. I think she only had 1 or 2 pieces of mail come there for just a couple months to get into a school here in Wisconsin. Hold on. Make sure I keep track of the time. Okay. So then I figured out, oh shit, this is mail fraud. Okay. I mean, so that's just something else between me and this person. But that with the school, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm sure the person ain't in school no more. But that's something different too with the school or whatever, right? So I was like, oh no, you could go to jail for this shit? Oh no, you got to get that off or whatever. And she's like, oh. She's like, okay, whatever, or something like this or whatever. I was like, well, yeah, I don't want shit to do with that or something like this. So can you just stop sending your mail here or stop getting the mail sent here or whatever, woo-de-woo. So I was thinking, okay, because at the time, like, this my friend, like, whatever, or something like this. But something told me, yeah, so something told me we need to find out what else her body was doing with that address at the time. Okay? Like, were they claiming that this was this person's house? Like, we need to find out. Okay? Because if this is a chance that somebody's spending something, cash cow. Somebody could be trying to make you into a cash, I'm about to say back into a cash cow. And then the orange cat. In reverse. Lucky was my orange cat that I had when I was little, but my sister was scared. My little sister was scared of it, and my mom. It looked just like this. Maccabees is where this is at in the book. It's in reverse. Somebody could have spun something about somebody. Because the sister was hurting the cat. She was slamming the cat's foot in the door. She was hurting the cat. She was hiding the cat in small spaces. You know, she was just, because she was scared of it. And she didn't want it walking around. But I'm wondering if somebody spinned it around on the cash cow. Or somebody spent it around like I was doing animal cruelty. And that's why somebody made me a cash cow. They could have even did something to somebody's hearing. To make somebody deaf. So that these people can use you to feed off of you and get real strong to reenact their gifts. So they're trapping God's children down here to reenact their, like, using them like lashers and reenacting their gifts to make them stronger. I'm guessing. Dang, I didn't bring the little wooden pad, but let's just do it anyway. I got nothing but a G thing came on my thing today. 2 loped out G's going crazy. Death row is the label that pays me. So please don't try to phase me. Back to the measure at hand. Reflection is reflection. I'm going to let them understand from a young G's perspective. You be earning them, learning them. No, or is that from another song? At the same time, I don't know. That was weird that shit came up in my feed. Okay. We could be going back 90s. These people trying to act like they're going to the future, but they actually just trying to put other people into a 90s thought process. That could have been when something was the best for me. All right. So somebody could be futuristic, But my futuristic eye, they could have gave it to somebody else. Like my actual eye, they gave it to another person and called that person futuristic eye. Because this is the thing. These people stole my jewelry. All right? These things that will make my neck look solid and strong. Jewelry. Jewelry, also your accessories. Okay? Could be a stent somebody had in their ear. It could be something like this. Okay? It could be your means of not speaking languages but being able to understand them. All right. So we want to know what else they could have been doing with this address. Because I told you, we can blame the people in the Truman Show. They could be responsible. But we also have to look. Oh, there's a funeral. But we also have to look at the big heads behind the scenes. Oh, it's a lot of bikers. It must be a biker. Yep, and a lot of trucks. I'm getting easily distracted, y'all. I don't want to. There's a parrot in reverse, a copycat, 2 dots here. So somebody killed. Well, I told you the killing is, or slewing someone. When Cain slew Abel, somebody slew them and took their attributes, you know, accessories, body parts. You could have had somebody that was in law, that when people's rambling up stuff in these courts that you can't hear, they just shut that shit down immediately. You could have had, you see what I'm saying, watchers, whatever. But we got the parrot energy here. Somebody was copying somebody. This person is in reverse, or somebody said that you were. This could also be 2 children that went and said this about you or lied. The parrot, whoever is the copycat, is in the reverse, and 2 of these water babies are in reverse. It says, "Look at me," mother said. You didn't ever said this to somebody. Somebody could have to come into somewhere. I told you it could have been a clone, or you know, this could be like a clone went to the school and picked up your children. Okay. And you know, picked up your children from school. Because I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles. That man is there like, give me the child or whatever. And the child is like, and she's like, I don't know. And the child is behind her back. So, like I said, this could be a scam that they ran on some of us here. Somebody in my likeness could have already ran. They could have put the dark one like them. A dark energy, and ran forward to try to get the crown or get prepped. Okay. And it's the one that the people chose. So this could be somebody that was already in the underground, in the underworld. These people have nothing to do with coming up here claiming our ecclesiastical things that are by law. Most of these people are not really followers of the law. They are probably like junior CIA and FBI kids, and they have access to things that we don't. They're usually behind the scenes. They're usually off the grid. They may not be using their real names or their real identities when they go around doing things, spying on us and doing these extra little things. So they're off the grid. They're out of wedlock. These people had children out of wedlock. Now, somebody could have came up a creative way with the Moors or something like this to write up some kind of paperwork to give these people some type of power off the grid. But this would be immediately seen as a threat to the government or to the estate. Okay, so it's just like somebody's like, which side of this shit you want to be on? You just because I was explaining these things to people on my channel didn't mean that I needed you to go. That's what I said. Use it in a dark way. It was to keep the whole structure and clean it up really, and keep the structure together. You understand? So It's like you off the grid, you stay off the grid. When you start collecting these things, now you join back in with the voter rights. When people went back, when they said, okay, y'all can come to Washington, or y'all can come, or, right to Washington, or whatever, however they was doing it, to go ahead and sign back in or sign in to be voters or vote. If these were already indigenous people that had their thing going on, that was not exercising or using the government, like Indians, or they had their little tribes or their reservations or their separate thing or whatever, or people that had parents or people that had property here already, they were signing back over into giving their rights away. What they didn't know is when they was going back doing that, they were signing away their indigenous rights. So people that went even now into the government and tried to go in there and hurry up and steal everything from the coming son that was going to be on the upright, a light worker in the ecclesiastical system. They don't mind following the law to the best of their ability. This is what this is making me think about. These people sign back up to take these ecclesiastical things, but again, you lost your indigenous, you don't have no indigenous rights no more. You don't get them back. It'll be like 300 years before you get them back. So if they can fool us and make us think, not see it that way, then they can continue to do whatever the fuck they doing. But no, now you got to do things the rightful way with law. So this could be what was just talked about in that Bible, that they thought they was getting out of the matrix or getting out of something, but whatever y'all did over there in Washington, when y'all was keeping me away from there, or keeping away from the Washington meeting things, or whatever y'all was meeting up and talk about, that's all you did was add yourself back in. But I didn't. So it's almost like whatever they would have left behind or something, then I would be able to collect that then as being an autochthonous one, because they can't mess with my birthright. Whatever Trump just did, that ain't got shit to do with me. You understand? So we got loyal hearts here. Because like I told you, if these people was like, oh, that's supposed to be our future president, oh, this is the person that's supposed to be doing this or something, or that's a royal, and they say, I'm going to take that, I'm going to take that. You already, even if y'all was off the grid, you back in wedlock. And guess who is kind of like your spouse or your mama or your daddy or whatever this is now? It's kind of weird. Yeah, somebody's tied to somebody. Somebody's tied to something aboriginal. These people have been taken out of something or out of power. Okay, so somebody trying to bind themselves to somebody. You could be taken out of power or something like this. Okay, they could try, but I just told you with the autochthonous laws, this is to protect me from these people talking any fucking thing that they talking about. Okay. Or if somebody's like, yeah, my grandmother and them came over here in 17, it don't matter, motherfucker. It don't outweigh when my ancestors was here. We just gonna keep that in line with the autochthonous law. Everybody can't use that. Can't kill you and use yours. You see? You walking around here still, but nothing is going up for you. You're not, the promises that God told you about within the past couple of years, it seems like it ain't never gonna be happening. Right? Yeah, we got somebody that's the observer, or we got the sneaky fox that's observing what I'm putting down so that they can end up being whatever this is. The sneaky fox could be connected. Two people could be looked at as wise persons, or a loyal heart, two owls. Okay. This could also be talking about the owls that's going to come. The wise people is going to be sitting in their roost. It's like a cycle. You came in and you used something, or you used these people to stuff to take this, and now somebody is wiser than you. So those who had a lot of knowledge don't have the knowledge, and then somebody else get the knowledge. But we got this observer that could be upset because this person want to be loyal to you, and this sneaky fox energy is looking at the moon to do something, because maybe this moon and this person used to be with this owl, and this owl want to be with somebody that's more like them. All right. They could also see these people as copycats or parrots or something. The funniest thing is I got some notification yesterday from Facebook saying, hey, I'm in your group or something like this. But I think that group is shut down for right now or something. Or somebody stole my group. Like I grew a group with like 5,000 people, something like this, an indigenous group or an Indian group. But You know, I haven't been on there in years, okay? So I don't know, somebody tried to get in contact with me from that, but I can't even get back over there. I can't even get into my own group. It's like somebody took over the group, okay? And they're going to continue to do something with it or something like this, okay? All right, so this could be some kind of moves here. Somebody don't want this to be for you. We got the goat, not for you, okay? So somebody don't want something to be for somebody here, okay? This could be a little goat. This little Evelyn. I think I found a little tarot reader that looked like the Goddess Essence energy. Okay. Yeah, we got the 23 and me energy. The Golden Palace is in reverse. All right. Yeah, we got the cheetah energy. Go to distance here. Somebody's going to have to go to distance with something here. Okay. If to get to the land of milk and honey. All right. So this could be not for the U23, or they try to give the 23 and me my identity, LaRasha my identity, and then gave me another identity. Or they could have tried to say that, I think she said she had a twin or dead twin or something like this, or a twin sister. This is identity fraud. I guarantee you that this girl is not a Washington. Okay. No place like home. This is identity fraud. It's a lot of twinning things. Some of you don't have a twin. They just made a clone like a year later after you, and that person looked just like you or something like this, okay? But if this is Jesus Christ energy, and the pictures that I put out yesterday, they trying to say like that's Jesus Christ, that's the match. And then they were connected to Sophia, but no, because the Parham Sophia would be the witch, or from the family of witches that was connected to these bloodlines for a long time. And that was just, over the years, me and Sophia were the closest one rather than Nina. But then when I got moved to Wisconsin and Nina moved to Wisconsin, me and her got a little bit closer. So it's something like that. It's something like, you know, but we was like inseparable, really. So, but this is who could have ended up with my masculine, actually. And then they could have tried to give me to the Momo energy, which is her husband. I don't know if these people are trying to save themselves from taking something or manipulating something. Because these people don't even, they would not even be the same type. But I also heard that they was using my essence with my man. So they couldn't change me, or they didn't want to change me. So they just gave my essence or my aura or some of my aura to this man for him to go out there and be me. Okay. The whole thing don't make no sense, because I am me. Why is you going around me or something like this? That's like treasonous. So they could be trying to Cersei somebody. Okay. After you let LaRasha rip through here and traffic all them children and stuff like that, and then you try to give the record to me and let that person go away with my clean slate. This could be what this is. But again, the vacuum man, whoever this Ryobi person could have left within the past couple weeks, 3 weeks or something. Because first the dude used to buy Milwaukee tools. Then he started buying these tools. Okay. And like I said, this is so far gone. It's just, it'd be a travesty if this person was wanting to be whatever, but somebody's being used by something. That's all I'm trying to say. You know? That's all I'm trying to say, is that somebody is being used. Like, I can't feel no kind of ways about nobody at this point. I just don't. I'm trying to see if we got a different deck in here, because this deck don't feel full. I just don't. I'm never going to relent. I'm not giving up. You know what? Let's use these. Ouch. Also, there's people that want me or you or whatever this is, and they are making some of this stuff happen in the background. You know what I'm saying? But they want you not in power. They want you with no money. They want them to be the one with the money or something, and come back, and then they could kind of control the situation or control you. I don't like somebody like that. I would not want to be with somebody like that. Okay. But let's see. We got the baby goat or a little goat is not for you. This little goat could be for this Larasha energy. But I'm telling you, it's because they stole these pieces, the pieces of me or whatever. Okay? And also, it's like people want corrupt people in higher places or in the industry or whatever like this. They don't want people that's like something like this. They're trying to change the game. They're trying to take it over or whatever this is. But I feel like the one with the handicap or whoever they're looking at as handicap or don't have it, that's the person that's about to get this victory here. It's not this little child either. And it's not, somebody could have moved away. They already got 2 kids or something. It's not these 2 people. Okay? Even if this is one of my clones and a man that went off and did something together. Or even somebody's wondering why it's not working. And you remind this person of this person. But that wasn't you. God showed the person you. They thought, oh, I will just take this one instead or something. All right? Or this is somebody that they chose over you. And now this person is married or something or in a situation they got 2 kids. And this is all these people is doing, arguing or something here. Yeah, because I'm telling you, somebody is holding on. They don't want to let you go. This cloak with these sunflowers, they could be having these sunflowers watching someone or something. Or they're trying to figure out what they can do to make you want to stay. See all these little sticks with these little love drops on it? These little heart drops? They're coming in after her as she's trying to run away. But, I'm telling you, it's some heavy... We're not even saying like a witch is standing at your house doing like this, not letting you leave your house. It's information, intel that's coming in that you're not getting. Yeah, we got this Dark Queen of Swords energy here. This person is trying to stop this. This person is a lunatic. This person is obsessed. They want to be in the third-party situation with you and this man. This person could have been sired. Somebody's been sired by something. I think. It's almost like these people feel like they're entitled to somebody. So it's almost like they brainwashed somebody in your likeness already. And they was already in this third party thing. That person could have died, left. And now they like, we need to find one with eyes like the sun. We need to find one like what we had. And now they're like, oh, there's one. And these people trying to like get you in a bag or something. They're trying to get you or something. Or again, this person could have been a third party to 2 males. And they want to, remember I said that yesterday? I feel like that's what somebody's doing. This person could have been the third party to some males. And now they in this energy right here where they want to come over here and get this person. It's like one of these could be somebody who was supposed to partner with you or an old person or a spouse or somebody that you messed around with or whatever this is. And this person is now comfortable being gay. They don't care what people say. Well, this third party is coming towards you. Now, you might be thinking you fighting a whole female over men, but this could be a feminine energy with a phallic. You're not fighting a one woman over a man in somebody's situation. So this person is trying to manipulate or work from the back ends with financial abuse in order to have you where they want you when they come towards you. I told you these people, this is not regular people. These are people that's like fallen angels. So they're equipped with a certain level of intelligence or connections or whatever this is. They're not just dropping down and not having no connections or nothing, or being brand new like you or me. That they're just trying to keep the information away from us because we actually have the power. Okay? And then again, somebody wants somebody to turn in some divorce papers or something like this. There's also somebody that want to let you let go of a masculine, but I feel like they want you to feel like, trust them, that they're going to catch you. I just don't think that's what's going to happen. It's like I be seeing these people on a wavelength. Like, no, you on the same thing. You on the same shit these people on. You on the same thing they on. Or something like this, you know? We got the 10 of Pentacles here with this father rallied around by all these children or his grandchildren and something like this. This is not, I don't know what's wrong with this. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody don't want to see this or, I don't know. Somebody could have got caught. I'm seeing the Page of Swords. Somebody could have got caught fondling with a child or something. I'm not sure. All right, and then we got the King of Wands here. We call him the Irish man, okay? This could be something that happened to I'm getting the dead girl on American Gods, and then the leprechaun dude, or Sweeney, King of Wands. Somebody could have tried to make this person gay, and they don't want to be. Somebody's a man's man or something like this, okay? This could also be somebody like you or like me too. Somebody enlightened from the sun, okay? All right? This could be also somebody's in reverse because they were shown who the son was as a little kid, and now they know that the person that they tried to link them up with or something is not the son. Yeah, this person is like girls, okay? And so, you know, somebody know that this ain't the son or whatever. And so they could have this man in reverse, or they could have did something because this person didn't want to say, oh, this is our queen, or this is our king, or this is the son, something like this. This person don't want no family after they seen what the fuck they seen. Ten of Cups, you know, this is a mess, whatever this is. It's like if these people do this, we got 10-10 here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Back to back. Somebody could be looking at a situation too, like where this is two people that just got kids together. They never got married or something. They just in a commitment, or they just dating. This could be even a blended family. And then somebody looking at the family that look like this. You know, a woman and a man, the daughter look just like the mom. And it still ain't, you know. Somebody thought that would change something or something like this. Or, okay, we also going a little bit deeper. Somebody could be saying that somebody's not their real mom or something. That somebody is the skinwalker that killed your mom and took over her body. Like, you know, that's how deep we could probably get up over here. Yeah, so these two people could be acting like you attacking them or something like this. I'm telling you, some of these people went out the Truman Show from around me because they was gay. I wouldn't have had nothing to say about them being gay. But this is what they was doing here. I'm telling you. And they could have been watching me if they sent these people in. And let's say about this age, when you teenage girls, y'all not, you know, y'all share a home together. You're not, you know, seeing these people, what they doing in the shower, what they got between their legs. You know. Somebody was doing something weird. They was breeding us or something like this. Somebody could have been even abused, or after that abusive relationship with a boy, they end up being gay, or they was gay even before that. I don't know, y'all. This is something else here. Okay? But we got the 7 of Wands here. Now, these people are like, you know, being attacked or something like this. This could be this Johnson person and this other person. They could be trying to say that that's me. It's not. That's this Letitia Johnson energy. This could be this Issa and Letitia. It's something like this, okay? Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. But this person don't love this person no more. I feel like somebody's seeing the truth about somebody. About this darker witch. I feel like even with the blacks, they got the rap for the Mary Black energy of the witch or the family of witches, but it's really these Johnsons. It's really the witchery or the science or technology or something that they're using that's manipulating the situation. I told you, even going back all these times, I keep picking up Johnson and Black. The little fight that happened with in jail with Gotti. There was a Johnson that attacked him or something like this in jail, or that they fought in jail. It's all coming back and forth. I think my daughter, she was getting attacked by a Johnson. It's something else going the fuck on here, okay? There's something else going on here. Okay? And then we got a Magician in reverse. Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to get the power and authority given to them, because I'm telling you, somebody is in a same-sex relationship. They may not be out in the open with this, but somebody is. And so it's like, what? There's no good man. A good man could just mean there's no straight men in this organization or something that's supposed to be around when somebody is supposed to be gaining some type of power or something. It's like, well, what's wrong with this person just being a girl and being a queen and doing it how a queen would do and running things or whatever like this? What's wrong with this? Somebody named Key is he. Keita, Keisha, Keela. Somebody's name could also be something. Oh, this could be this 5-star key. It's something about somebody named start with a K-E. That's a person, is a man. I don't know. Maybe somebody don't care. Somebody could also just be about to let you have the gift or the power here to go do whatever this is here. I'm telling you. We got some lanterns in the sky here. And then you got this, whoever this lady is with this blonde hair looking, laughing at something or smiling at something. And this other person don't think it's so funny. Somebody could be really insecure. I don't know. She kind of blushing. It kind of look like she's like, ooh, ain't he fine? Or this is like, yeah, I got these people. You know, I got them. It's giving me cruel intentions at the end when the girl had been bullying. They was doing the cruel things to those kids or whatever. And then somebody opened up her diary or whatever and showed that clip of her sniffing some cocaine or something like this here. So somebody could have been using technology and devices to, you know, slander you or something. But these little lanterns that's going up in the sky, this is like something all of a sudden people are going to start realizing how this person is or something like this. Okay? Yeah, because this is about to cause some type of fight or argument amongst these people here. And whatever these people are seeing, it's not an illusion. So somebody could have made illusions about you to ruin you. But whatever these people about to see about this person is not an illusion. Or, like I said, somebody wants to hurt you because they feel like you're hurting somebody. So somebody's like, oh, I'm going to go deeper. You go this way, I'm going to go deeper. Okay, we could keep on doing all that. But something about something not being an illusion here. Okay? Like, also these people are like wanting to give this person gifts, or this is somebody that people was giving all kind of gifts to, giving access to clubs or something like this or whatever, and then now they not going to want to do this no more. Okay? Or this is what they got to act like to move on, because somebody don't want somebody to have nothing here. Yeah, and this is what's going to give the handicapped person or somebody that can't see or hear or whatever this is, or somebody's not aware of something, like you got a disadvantage. There's a disadvantage with somebody. You don't have to be in a wheelchair, but somebody is at a major disadvantage. Okay? We got Sierra Nevada. I don't know why I like sitting here, because sometimes these big trucks come past and there be some little shit. There's some harvest. Somebody could be moving in Nevada, because there's also a U-Haul Energy. A U-Haul truck next to it. Sierra Nevada. Okay. There's some kind of victory here. I'm hearing new hope. There could be a little child that's a healer or something here. All right. Could be with this strength card energy. This could be their mother. It could be something like this. Or something here. And then we got the 8 of Cups here in reverse. Annie energy. Whatever this is, these people, they do something else with technology to get into people's heads. They don't, these are not regular, they're not acting regular with you. Okay? You know how, what, we started off with MySpace. Then we went to Facebook. And then now we have Snapchat and all these, Instagram and things like this. It's something else, some other programming or processor or something like this. You know? Or some people still use that shit for something else here. Because I was even thinking about how the dude from Facebook, Zuckerberg, I was wondering how much this person looked like that Phoenix Moon person. So it's almost like people been playing around. Like they've been passing around my twins or whatever like this with other motherfuckers. Like, so we can't get work done here. And they was deceived. They was deceived, y'all. Like, they was deceived, man. It's like, I don't know. Because 3 of Cups, somebody is saying, was you there or something? Somebody was not celebrating with these people. Somebody could be acting like you get drunk and high and you get crazy. I never got drunk, high, and crazy, ever. I never got crazy when I was drunk. I never got crazy. But I don't remember, never. But somebody could be seeing that that's not, like, I don't know. Okay, Empress energy. They see the Empress, man. Somebody sees the Empress when they look at somebody. All right, death in reverse. I feel like whatever these, that means that these 1,000 butterflies that you gave my money to, you know, unless these is business partners or something like this, and yet you got something to show for that shit today, this is wrong. This is plummeting. This could be somebody's mother that used your intel to empower like 1,000 women and everybody but you. They use your marketing strategy or whatever you was thinking of as a business. They came in and stole your... So these are people was just getting guardianship to take from somebody. All right? Yeah, so look, the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever idea you have for something, you know, somebody went with that shit, okay? I keep having dreams of being in this house, this old house I remember, and having like herbs and stuff like this as a healer. Like somebody wanted, yeah. If you don't want to get married, oh, be a nurse or be this or be that. And it's, none of that is for me. Somebody is about to lose control here, okay? The Chariot in reverse. And the Moon energy in reverse. Somebody is sick over somebody or something like this, y'all. This is really the lonely person. Whoever's laying over here high at the beach. This is really the lonely person. With the Chariot, and they got the Chariot and everything to take them wherever they want, but they sad. Okay? And the fact of like some grandfather with these children all gathered around, somebody is not, like, this is a lie. Judgment in reverse. This person ain't getting in trouble. Somebody is trying to get you to forget about something, or I don't know, and that's just the truth. So these lanterns are going, stuff is about to get exposed. It just, people gonna wake up with the truth already in them, you know? Somebody could wear blonde wigs. This person could be in reverse here. This could be an up and coming, like, you know, one of the viral girls that get viral by doing shorts or something on Facebook or whatever. We wanted to know, though, what, I just feel like I need tarot. What was they doing? They was taking away somebody's identity, the Strength card, or taking away strength. They was making you or me a foreigner here, and taking the identity. Okay. So somebody could get trapped into a relationship, a same-sex relationship. This could be a promise that they made to a masculine energy that was crossing over, and he went to die around. This motherfucker been with you 30 years, but he went to go die around his friends or the people in the community that stiffed you out your stuff. They found out, they did a search on him, found out he was sick, and they could have took him into some kind of bunker in your old neighborhood or in the old town or somewhere else, in another land or something. These could also be Africans that are taking these men back home for them to die or something after they ravished some of us of all of our future. Okay. Yeah, the star in reverse. This could be Aquarius or astronaut energy. Okay. Somebody could be offended by what you saying, and so they going doing the most. But it's the truth here. All right. Somebody could be free. I don't know what they thought you was going to do. Okay. Or you about to be. Because these divorce papers keep coming up. And somebody feel like a fool that they did this shit behind your back. Somebody could have went behind your back and got a whole divorce. And whatever that was before, that didn't put these people down. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles again here with this man and these people at the table in the reverse. That didn't whatever they tried, that person didn't get out of this. With the 10-10 ending, they did get out of that. But whatever they did right there, that's not going to get this person out of this. This old man at the table with them kids and stuff, smiling and stuff with their new family. Because this is the son that was shown to everybody with this prophecy. And somebody tried to hide you away. All right? They could have even did this, made this, somebody's like laughing like, look, I'm in my bathtub, bitch. You don't have no bath or something like this. Or look at me, I'm getting clean or something like this. And this is the person that made a rift between these two people here. Okay, somebody's bothered though. You know, it's that I'm bothered. Yeah, because somebody got to look at somebody with somebody or something. Or maybe that might be you or me that have to look at other people with other people. Yeah, somebody want to go to counseling or something. I don't want none of that shit. I already know who I am and where I am and where I'm going. You just got a whole bunch of people that don't got shit to do with this, that's in the energy manipulating the situation. They're not talking to me. These people are not talking to you or me about your future. These are people that just feel like your future is in their hands. And that's where this shit is about to end. And then all this time, then they come talking about putting all that shit in your feet. Stay away from people. Stop following people. Stop doing this. You need to think for yourself. That's all I do all day. So I don't know who the fuck y'all got over there. But this could be something waking you up to the fact that somebody is using a clone or something. Somebody is, you think that this person is going off with somebody else, and it's you this motherfucker is out there with. You get it? In somebody's case, you thinking that somebody is out there with somebody else, and it's you that they out there with. Somebody could want you to trust them. They already with you. They already in love. But I was just thinking, well, if you got that, why you tripping on trying to stop me what I'm doing here? Because this might be like, again, you might end up going through a transformation here and taking that spot or having that spot eventually. Okay? It's something like this. For somebody, because I just had a good ass idea that I was about to talk to my dad about. I'm one of the people that it seemed like you trying to, you know what I'm saying, get me to move or something for some other fucking reasons. I'm going to sit there longer. I'm not afraid either way or something. I just don't like the fact that going back to the hometown because I feel like going backwards. But I told y'all, for somebody going back home is not going backwards for you. It's actually where you need to be in the position that you think you about to be in, because it's not about a physical post. I mean, it is about a physical post. It's not about the one you thinking about, you know? Okay? Like, you could be thinking like, oh, there's some power. I need to go to Washington, D.C. and become a part of, like, you know, the government, get a government job. But the positions that's where you are right there, or you'll be in position with the stars or something like this, is more powerful than that right now. It's like something like this. I don't know. It's almost like making a decision, too, about what's more important to you right here. I said more is important. What's more important to you right now? Because I don't know why I keep getting myself like, I feel like something is about to be happening in the future. And I just see myself in a, you know, with everything that I need, living decent, You know what I'm saying? Like okay, I need an around the way girl. Yeah, like it's like somebody wants you to be. They want to see you in a around the way girl artistry. You know, hot summers. Maybe you don't got that good of an air conditioner in your house. You know, with some shorts on and a bandana, walking around your house with some plants and shit in there, doing tarot and making art projects or painting pictures. Like somebody wants to see somebody in that element. Okay, like everything is just right. You ain't got too much and you don't got too little. They want you to engage with people or something like this and walk down the street to Mr. Murphy's, you know, corner store, you know, with them bags, these reusable bags like I got my cards in right here. Like somebody is trying to put somebody in some type of atmosphere. They want to see how you flirt, like an afro. You know, I don't know. Like living a single life. Yes, single life. It could be how you were supposed to be. You was having a sponsor, or you was having a wealthy person, or you was the world card special to somebody, or you was a part of a family that you had to be hidden, and you was supposed to live something like that. You was supposed to be one of them girls that was figuring out your way, maybe go to college or something like this. That somebody didn't give you whatever they gave it or dispersed it between other children here. And somebody thinks that they're going to get away with this. But I'm here, I know exactly what I want for you, or I know what I'm about to do with you. Okay? You know, then you end up with a little studio or something, a little shop or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know why somebody wants to put it. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, this is what, I'm telling you, this is what somebody's bright idea is. Like neo soul, like, I don't know, somebody trying to put you in that energy, like a, you know, vegan, eating yams and onions and shit fried up in butter for lunch. You know, I don't know what this is, okay? I don't know. Okay, this is where the money is. They wanted to take a healing journey or something instead of going right into some type of power. But there's a magician manipulating this, and it's heartbreaking. All right? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody in the vineyard. Okay, the sun. Or just shining, okay? I'm hearing shining one. Somebody misses you. They could have had you on some secret server. Yeah, spying on you on the low. Somebody feel bad about what they did or something like this. I don't know. Because now you're about to get the victory. It's like you are that new thing or something that somebody could work with. You're not too far this way or that. You just, you know, you got some kind of knowledge or something. But you don't lean too much into it. Got to be this way. It got to be that way. It just, these is the things. You know, this shit go together. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Okay. It makes sense, right? You know, something like this. But I told you, ultimately, there's an ending here. It's almost like somebody wants you, like, on Originals, when the girl from New York and the girl from New York and what was his name? Elijah. When he went back and he got with that girl from New York or whatever, and she showed him how you don't have to be so ravishing with killing, you know, that it's something that can be done sultry and fine, refined. You know, this could be this shit right here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. She taught him a different way. But I'm seeing the wine glass thing, and the thing with the wine bottles is not about somebody's blood. It's about somebody's mind. It's about your brain. Somebody's doing something here. And this is how a masculine lost their life. Somebody thought they loved them. Somebody said partly. And somebody said, okay. And somebody used this person for science. This could have something to do with Scientology. Also, we have this person. Somebody is a herbalist now. This crystal energy. They trying to act like that's me or somebody else, or that's the special person or something like this. It's a lie. But somebody was bringing all this stuff, or bringing your knowledge about herbs or something. Because I used to be in the herbs. I had a small cabinet of herbs, and I could like clear up a sore throat, or, you know, one of my daughters was about to get cold. She got tested for COVID in like 2 days. That shit was gone. I got rid of mine in 2 days, just mixing up some herbs. But I noticed that when my person cleaned out the cabinets in our house, he threw away a lot of my herbs. I'm like, what the fuck? I ordered that before I could have that or whatever. Okay? So somebody was bringing... So say we got secret shit stored up in us for one day if we need to use this. Somebody gave all those recipes or something like this, or all the stuff. Because I've been just trying to wait until I get in a better situation to, excuse me, be creative again and do these things again. But somebody was taking... They was coming and siphoning the knowledge or something and giving it to somebody else. Recipes or something like this. Okay? So the point that this person saying, oh, I did this all by myself, is not true. Okay? Somebody could have something old or new, that somebody could have got married to somebody, because this is the first project I ever made, a heart thing like this for my wedding. This first time I ever went to Michael's, and I made this white heart. They had this white heart-shaped thing like this, and I spray painted it white, and I put some doves, or, I don't know, I hung some shit up in here. Okay, and this was like the big thing at the wedding. It had like some blue tulle hanging down from it. So somebody could have something old or new, and this person is falling, whoever this is. Okay. Yeah, somebody thought it was a bright idea, but these people didn't have the authority to do so. Okay. It goes against some type of rules or something. So again, I get the victory, or you get the... I get the victory here. Because somebody was really trying to... The thing is, you're not getting this. We will have to sit here and do tarot readings for 24 hours a day. And who knows if somebody... I'm not wasting my time. Who knows if somebody listening to this or whatever this is, or... You know what I'm saying? This shit is just too much. It need to be over. I don't want no parts in it. That's why you're never supposed to be taking us into your spiritual courts. You can get that shit knocked down and your ass can get deported. That's invasion of somebody's privacy or something like this, or whatever this is. If we ain't talking about no real shit, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even think I want to show up in real court. I don't know what this is. Because these people that move their way up into the justice system. Yeah, this is justice. This is Shiloh saying, I got the wand. I'm Shiloh. I'm coming, motherfucker. And I said... I want you to do it like this and do it like that. I don't want to... Somebody could be trying to King of Wands or Queen of Wands somebody. I don't know none of these people. I don't want to go searching for these fucking people and bopping them upside their head and killing them and take my money so y'all can get me caught up and have a hold of me for the next... No. I want to use the law. Yeah, because somebody trying to get somebody tamed up to the devil. Somebody think it's better with the devil, but this person ain't giving you the... There's no burden with the devil. Or something like this. Girl, listen. Somebody said nothing gonna stop me. You know, I'm dragging you down to the devil or something like this, y'all. Okay, but there is still some options here. Okay, somebody's thinking about should they do it this way, or should they not allow you protection or something like this. Okay. But this is an illusion. Somebody wants you in the dark side. Yep. And you might have to walk away from this shit. This is making me think like some people is doing some dark stuff in the area. Now, somebody might be like, pack up your bags, son of man, and go over here or something like this. All right. But this could be an illusion. Somebody wants you to go somewhere for a reason. Back, forth, whichever way. It's like... And then something is going on. Something may not be going on in the middle. Something could be getting cleaned up in the middle. But they want you to go back or forth because they want your ass. They want that 10 of swords. Yep. They're going to send this Knight of Wands to do it. This is the person that want to do it. A female knight. Okay. So that she can be lovers with somebody else. Somebody want to put you on the front line, the back line. Some kind of line. And they're going to use the chariot in reverse to do it. Okay. Because they don't think you the most high. They don't want you to be the most high. Okay? Somebody might be like they using they I'm innocent, but I want to kill my first person. I don't know. So I could be happy too. So there's two people that worked on robbing you. This could be like a people was fucking around 10, 12 years ago. They stole your inheritance. They broke up. This is the way they operate. They just the way they do things amongst the wannabe gods. And this person want to be happy. That person want to be. They don't want to hear you talking this shit no more. And they don't want people looking at you like you're the most high no more. And so this is two different people that's going, like your man and his mistress that stole your inheritance 20 years ago. They don't want this lingering in the thing no more. They're about to take care of this themselves. Since you don't want to, they both obsessed with you. Since you don't want to be with one of them, they think you gotta die. You got a smidge, cement. Somebody could already be dead. Okay, this could be this hidden gem energy. Somebody could already got somebody buried under some cement this time, so that you can't birth something. This could be a mother and a baby. That could be that Empress that was pregnant right there. Earlier, I told you it looked like she got a little baby bump that was laying on the couch sleeping. Somebody is doing something weird here because it is Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you. They don't want you to give no birth to no child. But they might give you your money. Or you might be able to obtain, or people see you as some kind of gift. They don't want you to be with a child. This could be even a King of Wands that wants you to be his Queen of Wands or wants you to be a hoe. Or something like this. Ace of Swords. Okay? Ace of Swords. It's like some people could be attracted to you in another country. Okay? Whoever this is that was spying on somebody on the low. Some people want you to go to another country. And now they spying on you on the high because the truth is coming in. It just flipped over. So, yeah. Nothing else is coming in here. So they saying, oh, nobody else want to deal with something on this. So somebody wants you to go to a different country or something like this. It could be this Queen of Cups is pissed off because they lost their job or their position. And there could be a masculine energy that's connected to this person and you. A Knight of Swords is connected to this Queen of Cups. But this Queen of Cups about to get it. Look. Okay? Somebody about to realize that this person... Look at that Eight of Wands going back to that Queen of Cups. This could be somebody using your own son against you, lying, saying it's theirs. Because this person is figuring out that you busted out that they're not the world card energy. They're not God's favorite daughter or something like this. This is what was hidden. Or you're not the daughter of a queen or a king. Whoever, you're not a royal. You're not a elite. Somebody not a nothing or something. Okay, somebody not a something, and they was hiding this because this person wanted to end your life before people figure out this. So somebody's whole thing, the whole 30-year war against an individual that didn't even know that they was being warred against, it's about to be over. Hold on, I think we can go back home. Hold on one second.